Now this is the new start for us today, and we will see this pronunciation table. Now as you can see that in the right hand side you will find the words. They are spelled, and uh, they are also underlined, like certain letters are underlined, as you can see. So those letters, they represent specific sounds. Now these are all sounds that are there in English language, and we will see how they are pronounced. Now first thing that you need to notice, that certain sounds on the left hand side you have sounds. So the sounds, they are written like small letters in English. So there is no need to learn them, because you know that they represent the same thing. But certain sounds, they are different. So as you can see, let's say in ship, like here in the last you can see ship, then this sound is sh, sh, sh. This sound is sh. Fine. So when I say sh, then I am exaggerating. Actually the pronunciation of this sound is sh only. So when I exaggerate, then I also add little a. So when I say sh, then in the last you can hear a also. Otherwise, the pronunciation of this consonant is only sh, sh, like this. So this sound is new, as you can see here. This sound is new, and here you can see this sound, measure. This sound is sh, sh, sh. So you can feel the difference sh, sh and sh, sh. This is sh sound. So this is measure. Fine. Then here you can see the difference of ch, like this is ch sound. So you need to draw this sound like this only. So letters are this, but sound is ch, 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 ch. Fine. This is j, 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 j sound. So if I exaggerate, then I will say j. But j means consonant and vowel also. So otherwise the pronunciation is only j, 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 like this. So these you need to learn. This is sh, this is j, this is ch, this is ch. Fine. This sound is also new. This is the last sound of this word, ng, ng. When you say sing, then the last sound is ng, ng. Fine. So this is also, you need to know how to draw it. Now, when you write, then you can write in cursive. You can write in any other font. But to make sure, once you are transcribing sounds, once you are drawing sounds, then you need to draw exactly like this. You need not to make variations, any loops, or in italics or something like that. You need to draw them exactly like this, because these are sounds, these are not letters. Because as you know that in Microsoft Word there are lots of fonts. So there are hundreds of fonts, and you can choose any fonts to write on Microsoft Word. So that facility, that freedom is once you draw letters, but that freedom is not there. You need to draw these sounds exactly like this. So any other variation like this, this sound is pronounced as y, 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 as in yet. Fine. Then we can say this sound we have already seen. So this is thigh, th, for theta, because this symbol represents theta. So you already know what this symbol is, theta, and the first sound is th here in this word thigh. Now this is the word the, and this when you say this, then this is. So as you can see that certain sounds you need to learn when it comes to consonant. So only 6-7 sounds you need to learn, otherwise they represent the same letter. For example, we go one by one. This is the word, and how will you say pip, pip, pip? Then this is b, bib, bib. This is the, ten, ten. Then this is the, then. This is k. Now here don't confuse with letter C. Letter C here represents by sound k. It is cat, cat. Here it is get. Here it is fish. Fish. Here it is thigh. Here it is this. This. Here it is set. Here it is zoo. Ship. Measure. Her. Hand. Ch. Church. Judge. Man. Now. Sing. Let. Ride. Wet. Yet. So now in the examination, I will also give you some certain words and I will underline that word, and you need to write the sound. So you need to correctly remember that which sound is pronounced in what manner. So that manner is also important. We will look how these sounds are produced in detail, but you should at least know at this stage that how you can pronounce these sounds correctly. So these are up to here, it is your consonant. These are your consonant, and here you have vowels. So how will you pronounce this word? Vowel. So very clearly vowel you can pronounce. So you can see when I say vowel, my lips are also rounded when I say ow. So vowels, clearly you need to pronounce. One way you can speak good English if you stop chewing your syllables, if you stop chewing your sounds. Sometimes we speak very hurriedly. So there is no hurry. Once you want to say something, pronounce it very clearly. Because in English, the important thing is every syllable is to be pronounced properly. If you pronounce every syllable properly, then you will find a marked difference in your speech. So we will see here these vowel sounds. Now these sounds you will find all new, because very few sounds they correspond to the letters. Now this is E, like E. So when you say pit, then the sound is produced E. When you say pet, pet. This is pat. Fine. So there is a difference between pet and pat. Fine. Pet, pat. So when I say pat, then you can see my mouth is more open, and when I say pet, then less open. Pet, pat. Fine. Then this is pot. Oh, this is O sound. Pot. This is a but. This sound is but. Then this sound is book. Ooh, book. This sound is very short So you can see the difference between this when I say but and when I say this mother. So as you can see that I am not pronouncing the final r. This final r is often dropped in English language. I am not saying mother. I am saying mother. When I say mother, then you can sense, you can perceive that I am dropping the final r. And how it is pronounced? This is pronounced like like this. And this is So this is a difference. This is and this is so I say mother. So that little is there, but here but. You can clearly hear a little here, but. It is been, long e. You can find the difference between this and this. It is e, pit, bean, pit, bean. Fine. So long and short. This is long. These two dots are known as These are known as diacritics. D-I-A critics. C-R-I-T-C-S. Critics. Diacritics. So these two dots, they show it is lengthening. Bean. So you are lengthening the E. Then this is again a long how it is pronounced like this. So how will you say this word? Burn. burn. So this is again with the word girl as well. So when you the word is girl, then how will you say girl? Girl. So this sound is again lengthening is there. Then this is barn, barn. Again you can sense that I am dropping the r. I'm not pronouncing it as barn. I'm saying barn, barn. Fine. So similarly, this sound is also there in car. When you say car, so you sometimes you pronounce r, but sometimes you drop car. Where is my car? Where is my car? And people understand that you are talking about car. In Hindi and in English, this is the difference. In English, certain sounds are dropped, though they are there. Even if you pronounce it, then there is no crime. You can pronounce them, but generally they are dropped, like girl. So when I say girl, then you can't hear clear r sound. When I say burn, then you can't see clear r sound. When I say barn, then you can't see clear r sound. Similarly, this is again lengthening, and this is born, born, born. Fine. Then this is boon, boon. Fine. So here they are in single. Fine. Like one letter is there. Uh, but here there are two. Here you find. So there is a difference. These are vowels where you have single. These are singles. And when you have these double, then these are known as diphthongs. Diphthong is a vowel glide. That means there is a combination of two vowel quality in one sound. So when I say bite, then you can also hear a and you can also hear e. So how will you pronounce this? I, bite, like I, a letter I. Similarly, this is the pronunciation of the letter I. And here you have bite. Here it is bait. Here it is boy. Here it is toe, toe. So you can see, you can say toe. So very hurriedly when you say, then it is toe. You can't hear this difference, but very carefully, very slowly, and even I do some exaggeration in my pronunciation, then you can hear toe, toe, oh, oh, oh. Like this is the pronunciation. And it is house, ow, 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 house. Then again, the last sound is dropped, poor, poor. When I say poor, then sound, how this is pronounced, oor. Then again the last sound is dropped here, ear, ear. I'm not saying ear. Fine. In Hindi you will say ear, because in Hindi you need to pronounce every sound. But in English this is not the case, ear. And you understand what I'm talking about. So when it is year, then also it is same pronunciation, ear. You say ear. Then air, air pollution. Fine, you say air. You won't say air pollution. Air pollution. If you say this, then there is no harm. But generally, when you speak in a continuous speech, then generally your pronunciation becomes like this only, air pollution. So you can't hear the clear r sound. So this is the chart. You also need to know. You can take a snapshot of this, and the book that I shared, you will also find this chart. The important thing is that you need to know which sound is pronounced in what manner. That is to say that very correctly you need to pronounce each and every sound. So I will give you one assignment like this, where I will give you 10 words. And what you need to do, you need to make your video pronouncing those sounds and send it to me on my WhatsApp separately. So I will give you 10 words each, 10 words to few students, 10 words to different students, and you need to correctly pronounce those words. So you need to make your video. You will keep your mobile in front of you. You will record yourself and you will pronounce those words correctly. And so first you will pronounce the sound, and then you will say pa as in pip, her as in hen. So likewise, this is the example. You will say ver as in wet. You will say fur as in fish. So I will listen to that pronunciation and then score you on your assignment. So you can consider this as your first assignment. and I will give you in your groups, respective groups, the words, and then you need to pronounce. You need to pronounce them, and not only pronounce them, but you need to make your video so I can see you. I can very clearly see you how you are making those pronunciation. So it's not like the entire body, but your this is important. This face is important. You need to keep a close up so that I can see whether you are making the pronunciation correct or not. So this is for the day, and I stop here. And if you have any doubt, you can raise that doubt. You can ask me. I will try to clarify it. But before that,